Dear students, today I will discuss about changing narration of interrogative sentences. Okay, now I am starting. He says to me, do you know it? So, do you know it? It's an interrogative sentence. The rule says, if the reported speech is of interrogative sentence, then reporting verb say is changed to ask. Okay. After ask, no preposition is used. So, he says to me, do you know it? Subject will remain unchanged. Okay. Say to. This is the reporting verb. So, do you know it? It's an interrogative sentence. The rule says, if the reported speech is of interrogative sentence, reporting verb say is changed to ask. Okay. As the reporting verb is says, it will be asks. He says to me, he asks me. After ask, no preposition is used. To join the two parts of direct narration, if will be used. You should know the thing, and that is to join the two parts of direct narration, you need to use if here. And after if, there will be another clause. So, after if, subject will be used of another clause. So, what is the subject of the reported speech? The subject of the reported speech is you. You is the second person. Second person follows the object. What is the object of the reporting verb? Me. Okay. So, after if, subject form, that means nominative case will be used. Me is the object, so it will be converted to subject. So, me will be changed to I. He says to me, here reporting verb is of present tense. So, the tense of the reported speech will not be changed. Do you know it? This sentence is of present indefinite tense. So, it will also remain present indefinite tense in the indirect narration. So, how will it be converted to present indefinite tense? After subject, present form of the main verb, then extension. So, what is the main verb of the reported speech? The main verb of the reported speech is know, then it. I am discussing again. He says to me, do you know it? Do you know it? This sentence is interrogative. The rule says, if the reported speech is interrogative sentence, reporting verb will be changed to ask. He is the subject, this subject will not be changed. As the reported speech is interrogative sentence, say to will be changed to ask. After ask, no preposition is used, and that's why it will be he asks me. To join the two parts of direct narration if is used here. In case of interrogative sentence, if does the work of joining, and after it there will be a subject. And what is the subject of the direct narration of the reported speech? You. You is the second person follows the object. So me will be changed to I because it will be subject in form. As the reporting verb is present tense, the reported speech will be unchanged. It is present indefinite tense, it will also remain present indefinite tense in the indirect narration. Sentence number 2. Sarah has said to me, did he fail to achieve it? So, did he fail to achieve it? It's an interrogative sentence. Subject will be the same. Okay. Sarah has, auxiliary verb will also remain unchanged. As the reported speech is interrogative sentence, say will be changed to ask. So after ask, no preposition is used, and that's why asked me. Sarah has said to me, did he fail to achieve it? It's an interrogative sentence. Subject will remain unchanged. Auxiliary verb will also be the same thing. Say to will be converted to ask me. As the reported speech is interrogative sentence, to join the two parts of direct narration, if will be used. Then after if there will be another clause. So you need to use the subject of that clause. In this case, you need to follow the thing, the subject of the reported speech. What is the subject of the reported speech? He. He, this word is the third person. Third person does not follow the subject or object of the reporting verb. Third person will remain unchanged. He. Here, has said to me. Reporting verb is of present perfect tense. Present perfect tense is also a part of present tense. Okay. So the rule says if the reporting verb is of present tense, it doesn't matter whether it's present indefinite tense or whether it's present perfect tense. The rule says if the reporting verb is of present tense, then the tense of the reported speech will not be changed in the indirect narration. So, did he fail to achieve it? This sentence is of past indefinite tense. It will also remain past indefinite in the indirect narration. So, this is the subject, and after this subject, as you need to make it past indefinite tense, so after subject you need to use V2, that is past form of the main verb. Sarah has said to me, did he fail to achieve it? So, did he fail to achieve it? This sentence is interrogative. Sarah is the speaker. So, Sarah, this is the subject. There will be no change of subject in the indirect narration. So, Sarah will remain Shara. Has said. As the reported speech is interrogative, say will be changed to ask. Has asked. After ask, no preposition is used. And that's why Shara has asked me. As the reported speech is interrogative, to join the two parts of direct narration, you need to use if. And after if, you need to use another clause. So after if, you need to use the subject of that clause. Then what is the subject of the reported speech of direct narration? He is the subject of the reported speech of direct narration. This word is the third person. Third person does not follow the subject of the reporting verb or the object of the reporting verb. Third person, there will be no change of third person. It will remain the same in the indirect narration. He. As the reporting verb is present tense, so reported speech is of past indefinite tense. It will also remain past indefinite tense in the indirect narration. Number 3. Nipa said to me, where have you gone? Where have you gone? This sentence is also interrogative. So Nipa. Say to will be changed to asked. As you already know, after asked, no preposition is used. Nipa asked me, where have you gone? This interrogative sentence is formed by using WA square sen. Where this word is WA square sen regarding word. So you need to know one thing. That is, to join the two parts, generally if is used in case of interrogative sentence. But if an interrogative sentence begins with WA square sen, if is not used to join the two parts of direct narration. If the reported speech begins with a WA square sen regarding word, to join the two parts of direct narration, WA square sen regarding word is used. That means this word works as a joining word. So where? In this case, if will not be used. This word, WA square sen regarding word, will does the work of joining. Reporting verb is of past tense. That's why the tense of the reported speech will be corresponding past tense. Where have you gone? This sentence is present perfect tense. So it will be past perfect tense in the indirect narration. So what is the subject of this sentence? Where have you gone? You. This word is second person. Second person follows the object of the reporting verb. What is the object? Me. It will be subject in form. As the reporting verb is past tense, it will be corresponding past tense in the indirect narration. Here the reported speech is present perfect, so it will be past perfect. Have will be changed to had. I am discussing it again. Nipa said to me, where have you gone? Where have you gone? This sentence is interrogative. As it's an interrogative sentence, say to will be changed to ask. After ask, no preposition is used. So Nipa, say to equal to ask. So said asked. Nipa asked me. I have already said to join the two parts of direct narration of interrogative sentence, normally if is used. But if an interrogative sentence begins with a WH question regarding word, for example, which, when, where, how, in that case, if is not used to join the two parts of direct narration. In this case, WH question regarding words are used to do the work of joining. So where does the work of joining, and after where there will be another clause. What is the subject of the reported speech? You. You is the second person follows the object. So me will be converted to I because it will be subject in form. Here the subject is of present perfect tense, so it will be past perfect in form, and that's why I had gone. I said to the boy, which pen do you want? Which pen do you want? It's also an interrogative sentence. Subject. Okay. Say to. Say to will be asked the boy. So, which pen do you want? This sentence also begins with a WH question regarding word. So, to join the two parts of direct narration, if will not be used. In this case, which will be used. And remember one thing, after which any noun is used. Okay. And to make it indirect narration, that noun is not separated from WH question regarding word. So which pen, these two words will be used at the same time. Which pen do you want? You, this is the subject of the reporting verb. You, this word is second person. Second person follows the object of the reporting verb. The object of the reporting verb is boy. So the pronoun of boy will be used. What is the pronoun of the boy? He. I said to the boy. Here the reporting verb is of past tense. So it will be corresponding past tense. So the reported speech will be corresponding past tense in the indirect narration. Which pen do you want? This sentence is of present indefinite tense. So it will be converted to past indefinite in the indirect narration. So how will we make it? Past indefinite in form? We need to use V2 after subject. That is, we need to use past form of the main verb after the subject of this clause. So what is the main verb of this sentence? Want. It will be wanted. Okay, question number 4. I said to the boy, which pen do you want? Which pen do you want? It's an interrogative sentence. And that's why say to will be converted to asked. So I asked the boy. The interrogative sentence begins with a WH question regarding word. So here, if will not be used as a joining word. In this case, WH question regarding word will be used as a joining word. So which and then pen, because noun is not separated. Which pen do you want? You is the subject. You, this word is second person. Second person follows the object of the reporting verb. The object is boy. So the pronoun of boy will be used. The pronoun of boy is he. Which pen do you want? This sentence is present indefinite. As the reporting verb is past tense, so reported speech, that means which pen do you want? This sentence will be converted to past indefinite. Okay, and that's why after subject, past form of the main verb will be used. My father said to the girl, will you do the work tomorrow? So my father. Will you do the work tomorrow? This sentence is also interrogative. So say to will be converted to asked. My father asked the card, will you do the work tomorrow? The auxiliary verb will begins with W, but this word is not WH question regarding word. WH question regarding words are which, when, where, how, etc. Okay, it's a normal auxiliary verb. So in this case, as the reported speech is interrogative, in this case, to join the two parts of direct narration, if will be used. And after this joining word, there will be another clause. This is the subject of the reported speech. This is the word is you. This is second person. Second person follows the object of the reporting verb. So the pronoun of girl will be used, she. My father said to the girl, reporting verb is said. Here the reporting verb is of past tense. So the reported speech will be corresponding past tense. Okay. That's why will be converted to would. Do the work the next day. Okay, try to understand it. My father said to the girl, will you do the work tomorrow? Will you do the work tomorrow? It's an interrogative sentence. So my father said to the girl, say to will be converted to asked. So my father asked the girl. Will, it's a normal auxiliary verb. This word begins with a W, but this word is not WH question regarding word. Okay, and that's why to join the two parts of direct narration, if will be used. And after if, there will be another clause. So what is the subject of the reported speech? You. This word is the subject. This word is second person. So second person follows the object of the reporting verb. The object of the reporting verb is the girl. So the pronoun of the girl will be used, she. As the reporting verb is the past tense, so a reported speech will be converted to corresponding past tense. This sentence is of future indefinite tense. So how will we convert it into corresponding past tense? We will convert will into would, and then present form of the main verb. Tomorrow, this word will be converted to the next day. He says to Rifat, what do you want? What do you want? This sentence is also interrogative. So he says will be converted to asks Rifat. This sentence begins with a WH question regarding word, and this word is what. So what will be used instead of it. That means it's a WH question regarding word. So this word will does the work of joining, and then there will be another clause. Okay, there will be another clause, and the subject of that clause will be used. In this case, you need to follow one thing, that is, you need to find out the subject of the reported speech. The subject of the reported speech is what? You. So you, this word is second person. Second person follows the object of the reporting verb. What is the object of the reporting verb? Rifat. So the pronoun of Rifat will be used. What is the pronoun of Rifat? He. In this case, the subject is he, okay, and the pronoun of refer is also he. So there may be a misunderstanding. To avoid the misunderstanding, you need to use first letter of refer. It will help you to find out who is actually used here, this he or refer. He says to refer. Here the reporting verb is of present tense, and that's why reported speech is of present indefinite tense, so it will not be corresponding past tense in the indirect narration, because the reporting verb is of present tense, and that's why there will be the tense of the reported speech will be unchanged. It's present indefinite in form, so it will also remain present indefinite in the indirect narration. Okay. He says to refer, what do you want? What do you want? It's an interrogative sentence. So he says to refer, subject will remain unchanged. Says to will be converted to asks. You know, after ask, preposition is not used. So he asks refer. As the reported speech begins with a WH question regarding word, and that's why that word will do the work of joining. And after this joining word, another clause will be used. In this case, you need to see the thing, that is, what is the subject of the reported speech? The subject of the reported speech is you. So you, this word is second person. Second person follows the object of the reporting verb. What is the object of the reporting verb? Refer. The pronoun of refer will be used. The pronoun of refer is he. But here, he, this word is also used as a subject. Here are will help you to find out who is actually used here, he or refer. That's why you can use it. And the reporting verb is of present tense, and that's why the tense of the reported speech will not be changed. What do you want? This sentence is present indefinite. It will also remain present indefinite in the indirect narration. So what he wants, he, this word is the third person singular number, and that's why you need to add s with the main verb. Okay, thank you, dear students. I think you have understood my class. Okay.